Most people will know Yayoi Kusama for her polka dots, her pumpkins, or maybe her red wig. However, back in the 1960s, she was wearing something different. As a fashion designer herself, most of the time Yayoi Kusama wore a hat. And that's why hat motif has been so important within her artistic career. This particular work, painted in 1980, is career-defining for Yayoi Kusama, as we are confronted with this explosive, experimental use of a vibrant palette that we have never seen in her work before. What's so special about this work is that it is the largest hat painting Kusama ever made, and most likely the earliest as well. For collectors, this work has it all. It is historically important, colourful, an important motif for the artist, and it is painted using her iconic infinity nets. Kusama was not the first artist to be fascinated with hats. This painting follows a long lineage of masters, including Vermeer, Van Gogh, and Magritte, who depicted hats, but few captured the motif as powerfully as Kusama in this painting. Yayoi Kusama's hat is also completely fresh to the market, having remained for the last 2.5 decades in the private collection of Dr. Ryutaro Takahashi, a renowned patron and collector of Kusama's works. Don't miss the opportunity to view this incredibly rare and important work at Sotheby's Hong Kong Maison before the auction on the 11th of November.
2米乘以1米6的画布是赵无极库兹画廊时期巨型尺幅中的经典。红尺幅的许多作品都成为国际顶级博物馆的重要珍藏。65年1月2号，则是少数见于私人藏家手中的大师之作。赵无极一向被认为是旅法华人大师。 但其实，在1950到1960年代，赵无极有着长达10多年的时间活跃于美国艺坛，对于他的事业和艺术都产生着巨大的影响。1957年，旅居美国的赵无极认识了库兹画廊创办人山姆·库兹。库兹是美国战后抽象艺术的重要推手，在1959到1965年间，几乎每年为赵无极举行个展。 标志他在美国事业上的高峰，也是他在艺术上狂草时期的黄金阶段。库兹一直鼓励他创作大画。1959年以后，赵无极开始有意识地定制特别巨型的画布进行创作，就像65年1月2号这样，尺幅达到162乘以200公分的特殊的巨大尺幅。 正是库兹画廊时期他创作的最具代表性的巨型作品。通过赵无极全集，我们会发现这种162乘以200公分尺幅的作品，赵无极在库兹画廊时期平均每年只创作2幅，大部分都参与了当时艺术家的美术馆级展览，包括65年1月2号，也参加了赵无极1966年在法国卡昂文化中心的展览。 这些巨作如今许多都进入了全球重要的博物馆及机构收藏。像65年1月2号这种尺幅的巨作，在私人手上反而难得一见。赵无极曾经说过，大幅的画布使他必须于空间不动， 不但要填满它，还要给它生命，把自己完全无住其中。65年1月2号，显然受到了美式抽象表现主义那种大开大合、那种霄汉张扬、那种无所顾忌所启发。我们发现，此时赵无极的作品在空间布局和笔触运用上面，都呼应了像罗斯科的几何式布局，以及波洛克式的自动性书写。我们可见赵无极在巨大的画布上分为上、中、下3段，并且以中段为核心，构建出一个巨大的恢宏的运动性空间。通过65年1月2号，中国的水墨狂草和道家思想中大象无形的宇宙哲学，用崭新的抽象语言书写在战后艺术史。
You don't stand in front of a Rothko canvas and move on. It holds you in its stead for a period of time. People break down in tears in front of Rothko's painting. He wanted to have that chapel-like experience. This is Mark Rothko's Untitled Yellow and Blue from 1954. Looking at his paintings is entirely experiential, devoid of content. Is much more like the art form of music. What he's trying to do is bring out emotions in his viewer, that meditative state where he can bring us to this climax of sensation. Mark Rothko was a pioneer of the New York school, alongside Clifford Still and Barnett Newman, who in the 1950s ushered in a new brand of abstract painting which took the art establishment by storm and which irrevocably altered the course of art history. Rothko himself said, the painting is not a picture of the experience, it is the experience itself. You have this incredible lapis blue and a sunshine warmth from the yellow held in juxtaposition, these thin bands of colour which are barely perceptible from afar, but when you get closer you realise that's what sets off the tension between these two forms, so that they hover off the painted surface itself. The monumental scale, over 8 feet by 6 feet wide, but also this incredibly rich chromatic display that you see. The colours come off and completely encapsulate the viewer standing in front of it in a scale which is more than human. If today it is beyond question that Mark Rothko is considered one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, of the modern era, then it is without doubt that this masterpiece from 1954, widely regarded as the artist's best year, is a masterpiece of the 20th century. Rothko once said, "It would be good if little places could be set up all over the country, like a little chapel, where a traveller or a wanderer could come for an hour to meditate on a single painting, hung in a small room and by itself." And I think what's amazing about the presentation of this painting here at Sotheby's Maison in Hong Kong is that we do get as close as possible to how Rothko wanted his paintings to be seen, to be experienced by the public.
Most people will know Yayoi Kusama for her polka dots, her pumpkins, or maybe her red wig. However, back in the 1960s, she was wearing something different. As a fashion designer herself, most of the time Yayoi Kusama wore a hat. And that's why hat motif has been so important within her artistic career. This particular work, painted in 1980, is career-defining for Yayoi Kusama, as we are confronted with this explosive, experimental use of a vibrant palette that we have never seen in her work before. What's so special about this work is that it is the largest hat painting Kusama ever made. and most likely, the earliest as well. For collectors, this work has it all. It is historically important, colorful, an important motif for the artist, and it is painted using her iconic infinity nets. Kusama was not the first artist to be fascinated with hats. This painting follows a long lineage of masters, including Vermeer, Van Gogh, and Magritte, who depicted hats, but few captured the motif as powerfully as Kusama in this painting. Yayoi Kusama's hat is also completely fresh to the market, having remained for the last 2.5 decades in the private collection of Dr. Ryutaro Takahashi, a renowned patron and collector of Kusama's works. Don't miss the opportunity to view this incredibly rare and important work at Sotheby's Hong Kong Maison before the auction on the 11th of November.
2米乘以1米6的画布是赵无极库兹画廊时期巨型尺幅中的经典。红尺幅的许多作品都成为国际顶级博物馆的重要珍藏物。65年1月2号，则是少数见于私人藏家手中的大师之作。赵无极一向被认为是旅法华人大师。 但其实，在1950到1960年代，赵无极有着长达10多年的时间活跃于美国艺坛，对于他的事业和艺术都产生着巨大的影响。1957年，旅居美国的赵无极认识了库兹画廊创办人山姆·库兹。库兹是美国战后抽象艺术的重要推手，在1959到1965年间，几乎每年为赵无极举行个展。 标志他在美国事业上的高峰，也是他在艺术上狂草时期的黄金阶段。库兹一直鼓励他创作大画。1959年以后，赵无极开始有意识地定制特别巨型的画布进行创作，就像65年1月2号这样尺幅达到162乘以200公分的特殊的巨大尺幅。 正是库兹画廊时期他创作的最具代表性的巨型作品。通过赵无极全集，我们会发现这种162乘以200公分尺幅的作品，赵无极在库兹画廊时期平均每年只创作2幅，大部分都参与了当时艺术家的美术馆级展览，包括65年1月2号，也参加了赵无极1966年在法国卡昂文化中心的展览。 这些巨作如今许多都进入了全球重要的博物馆及机构收藏。像65年1月2号这种尺幅的巨作，在私人手上反而难得一见。赵无极曾经说过，大幅的画布使他必须与空间搏斗，不但要填满它，还要给它生命，把自己完全无住其中。65年1月2号显然受到了美式抽象表现主义那种大开大合。 那种霄汉张扬，那种无所顾忌所启发。我们发现，此时赵无极的作品在空间布局和笔触运用上面，都呼应了像罗斯科的几何式布局，以及波洛克式的自动性书写。我们可见，赵无极在巨大的画布上分为上、中、下3段，并且以中段为核心， 构建出一个巨大的恢宏的运动性空间。通过65年1月2号，中国的水墨狂草和道家思想中大象无形的宇宙哲学，用崭新的抽象语言书写在战后艺术史。
You don't stand in front of a Rothko canvas and move on. It holds you in its stead for a period of time. People break down in tears in front of Rothko's painting. He wanted to have that chapel-like experience. This is Mark Rothko's Untitled Yellow and Blue from 1954. Looking at his paintings is entirely experiential, devoid of content. Is much more like the art form of music. What he's trying to do is bring out emotions in his viewer, that meditative state where he can bring us to this climax of sensation. Mark Rothko was a pioneer of the New York school, alongside Clyfford Still and Barnett Newman, who in the 1950s ushered in a new brand of abstract painting which took the art establishment by storm and which irrevocably altered the course of art history. Rothko himself said, the painting is not a picture of the experience, it is the experience itself. You have this incredible lapis blue and a sunshine warmth from the yellow held in juxtaposition, these thin bands of colour which are barely perceptible from afar, but when you get closer you realise that's what sets off the tension between these two forms, so that they hover off the painted surface itself. The monumental scale, over 8 feet by 6 feet wide, but also this incredibly rich chromatic display that you see. The colours come off and completely encapsulate the viewer standing in front of it in a scale which is more than human. If today it is beyond question that Mark Rothko is considered one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, of the modern era, then it is without doubt that this masterpiece from 1954, widely regarded as the artist's best year, is a masterpiece of the 20th century. Rothko once said, "It would be good if little places could be set up all over the country, like a little chapel, where a traveller or a wanderer could come for an hour to meditate on a single painting, hung in a small room and by itself." And I think what's amazing about the presentation of this painting here at Sotheby's Maison in Hong Kong is that we do get as close as possible to how Rothko wanted his paintings to be seen, to be experienced by the public. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Sotheby's this evening. My name is Alex Branchik, Chairman of Modern and Contemporary Art for Sotheby's in Europe, and it is a great pleasure to be your auctioneer this evening in partnership with the French couture house CELINE for tonight, the inaugural auction of modern contemporary art at Sotheby's new home in Hong Kong, the Maison. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. For tonight's sale, we look both east and west, including major artists Yayoi Kusama, Andy Warhol, Yoshitomo Nara, George Kondo, Xu Hu, and many, many more. And of course, the sale is led by the extraordinary 1954 canvas by Mark Rothko, which will be the first painting of its kind by the artist to be offered for sale in Asia. Before we begin, a few announcements. Please note that everything is sold under the authenticity guarantee and on an as-is basis. Buyer's premium will be added to the hammer price for each lot offered. Additionally, the winning bidder will be responsible for local taxes where applicable, unless you are exempt from these by law. In order to bid on premium lots, you must have already registered for and received a 5, 6, 8, or 88 series paddle. I will be looking for those this evening. We will be accepting online bids from premium lots from pre-approved bidders only. Please refer to our conditions of business for our full terms of sale, and for those who are intending to bid, please refer to our online sale catalogue for further information on lots with guarantees and irrevocable bids. The following lots have been withdrawn. Lots number 10, 17, 23, 24, 26, and 30. Now, let me hand over to my colleague, Savannah Xu, to give you this announcement in Chinese.
各位先生、女士，欢迎莅临香港苏富比。本场拍卖官是 Alex Branch， 将为大家主持现当代艺术晚间拍卖会。我们十分荣幸在香港苏富比旗舰一廊的拍卖厅见到您，同时欢迎各位线上镜头客户。拍卖会开始前，请各位来宾留意以下事项。请注意，拍卖品依据真品保证条款按现况出售，买家支付之成交价为落锤价及运营附加费。此外，胜出的竞投者将支付适用于当地的税款，除非获法律豁免缴纳这些税项。阁下需登记并持有编号为5、 6或8数字开头之号码牌，方可竞投高估价拍卖品。线上竞投客户需经过预先审核，方可在线上竞投高估价拍卖品。有意竞投之客户，请参阅苏富比业务规则内所刊载之完整销售条款。关于附带保证及不可撤销投标之拍卖品详情，请参阅线上拍卖图录。请注意，编号为10、17、23、24、26、30的拍卖品撤拍。拍卖会现在正式开始，首先是拍品号码1。
Thank you, Savannah. With that, we can move on to the first lot this evening, if we're ready on the phones. Lot number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lucy Ball, still ahead, showing over here above the phone banks on my left-hand side at $3 million, at $3,200,000, at $3,200,000, at $3,200,000, at $3,400,000, at $3,400,000, at $3,400,000. At 3,000,004, at 3,000,004, at 3,000,006, at 3,600,000, 3,000,008 over here on the phones, at 3,000,008, 4 million against you, at $4 million, 4,000,002, with Boris Cornelissen. Is that a bid online at 4-2? It's here on the phones, in the room, in the maison with Boris. Welcome back, Boris. Nice to have you back at Sotheby's. At 4,200,000 then, with Boris's telephone at 4-2. At 4,002,000, we're going on. Against you up front. Not yours, it's over here at 4,200,000. At 4-2 then, and selling to Boris's phone for $4,200,000. Thank you, Boris. 4,002,000, that's yours. Paddle number 7. Lot number 2 this evening is the Huang Yuxing from 2015, 2016. I think you saw it on your way in. It's hanging on the back wall, directly in front of me. At 1,400,000, at 1,400,000, 1,500,000, at 1,600,000, at 1,600,000. Against you, Felix, is at 1,700,000. At 1,700,000. At 1,700,000. Are we bidding, sir? It's at 1,700,000. It's not yours at 1,700,000. Jasmine, are we coming in? At 1,700,000. At 1,700,000. At 1,700,000. Jasmine, are we coming in? It's not yours, Jamie, at 1,700,000. Nor yours, Felix. At 1,700,000. Are we sure at 1,700,000? Last chance and fair warning against you in the rooms, against you online, and on the phones at 1,700,000. Last chance, fair warning at 1,700,000. Unsold, 1,700,000. Lot number 3 is the Maria Crane, the auction debut, showing here above the phone banks on the right-hand side. Painted in 2023. The artist best known for her solo exhibition in Venice this year, alongside the Venice Biennale, one of the star collateral events of the Biennale. Some interest here. I'll open this at 800,000. At 800,000. At 800,000. 8.5 with Jen. 900 with me. 9.5. 1 million. 1.1. 1.2 with me. 1,000,002 with me. 1,000,002 with my bidder. 1.3, new place. 1.4 I have here. Against you online as well. Still with me at 1,400,000. 1.5 online. I see you online at 1.5. 1.6 on the phones against you. I took it on the phones here first. 1.6, 1.7 is next online. I have 1.6. 1.7 with Max Moore at 1.7. 1,000,008. Thank you very much. 1,000,008. I see you in the room at 1,800,000. 1.9 with Jamie at 1,009,000. 2 million Against, it's ahead of you online. 2-2. 2 million is here. Online, 2 million is here. 2-2 in the room. Thank you very much. 2-4 on the phones against you online. It's 2-4 on the phones. 2-6. All on the phones. 2-8 in the room. 3 million I have here. Back in my book at 3 million. At 3 million Hong Kong dollars. 3-2. I'm out at 3-2. It's online at 3 million 2. Leanne, you coming back? It's at 3-2 against you. The bid's online. My book is cleared. 3-4 I can take. Yep. 3-4 with Jamie Yu's phone at 3,400,000. Thank you, Jamie. I'm out. Leanne, are we coming back in? Sylvia, furiously talking over here. You coming in? Give me 3-6. At 3-4 with Jamie Yu. At 3-4. I need to hurry you, Leanne. At 3,400,000. At 3-4. Fair warning. People want their dinner tonight. I'll take 3-5. It's at 3-4 with Jamie Yu. Against you in the room, if we're sure. I'm going to set it, Sylvia. It's over here at 3,400,000 with Jamie Yu's telephone. Against you, Leanne. Against you online. And against you in the room. I'm out, last chance. And selling to Jamie's phone for 3,400,000 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you, Jamie. That's yours. Paddle number 10, 3,400,000 Hong Kong dollars, a new auction record for the artist. Many thank you. Lot number 4 is a Shihu Heaven. It's a large triptych from 2017. 800,000 at 800,000 Hong Kong dollars, at 850,000. 900,000, thank you, Felix. 950 against you. 1 million over here at 1 million, with Claire at $1 million. Will you take 1-1? 1,000,001 with Jamie, thank you. At 1-1 over here with Jamie. Not yours, Felix. 1-2, thank you very much. Back with Claire at 1,200,000. All on this side, not yours, Felix. It's 1-2 on these phones, 1,200,000. Are we coming in the room at 1-2? 1,300,000, 1,400,000, 1,500,000. Yang Jun, welcome, nice to see you. At 1,500,000 with Yang Jun's telephone. 1-6 with Claire. 1-7 with Felix. 1-7 on this side. 1,008,000. 1,009,000, new place. At 1-9. At 1-9. 2 million, I took it with Jamie, sorry. 2-2 I'll take from you if you like. It's 2 million with Jamie. You can have 2-2, Felix. 2-2 over here, 2-4, thank you, Claire. 2,400,000. Ruby coming back at 2-4, not yours. 2,006,000, this side. 2,008,000. 3 million with Claire. 3,002,000 with Ruby. At 3,200,000 with Ruby's telephone. 3,500,000. Thank you, Felix. At 3,500,000. 3,008,000 is the next bid, Claire. Can we have that? 3,008,000. At 3,008,000 then, with Claire's phone. Jamie, thank you, 4 million. At $4 million with Jamie's telephone now. Anyone in the room want to come in at $4 million? Up front, 4,002,000, back with Yang Jun, thank you. 4,002,000 on this side. At 4,200,000. At 4.2. Felix? Do you want 4.5? Try 4.5. 4,500,000, I have it here, Jamie, ahead of you at 4,500,000. 4.8 is next, please. At 4,000,005 with Felix Kwok's telephone. At 4,000,005, 4,000,008 with Claire. 5 is next. 5 is next. There we go, 5. Thank you, Felix, at $5 million. At 5 million. You'll give me 5,500. 5,500,000. Thank you, Jamie. With you at 5,500. I took it from Ruby, 6 million. Do you want 6,500? Yangjin? 6 million with Ruby. You can have 6,500. It's next. $6,500,000 is with Felix. I gave you a chance at 6,500 with Felix. Who's coming in at 7? Oh, 6,500,000. That's 6,500. Ruby? Jamie? At 6,500,000 then. Are we done? At 6,500, it's with you, Felix, at 6,500,000. At 6,500 then, against you, Jamie, against you, Claire. Welcome, sir. 6,500,000. Not yours, Ruby, and selling against you, Yangjun, at $6,500,000. Thank you, Felix. Paddle number 25, 6,500,000, also an auction record for the artists. Lot number 5 is the Le Faux Confidence at 3,200,000. At 3,200,000 only. At 3,200,000. At 3,200,000. 3,500,000. 3,500,000. 3,800,000. At 3,800,000 only. At 3,800,000. At 3,800,000, Justina. Sylvia. At 3,800,000. Beautiful work. Sylvia. Are we coming in at 3,800,000 only? Against you, Justina, then. Against you, Sylvia. 3,800,000. Against you in the room. Jen? At 3,800,000. Against you online. Fair warning, then. If we're all done and sure, at 3,800,000. That was unsold. 3,800,000. Lot number 6 is the Zenzaburo Kojima, showing on the screens, nude sitting in a rattan chair. At 480,000, 500,000, at 550,000, 600,000. Thank you, Sylvia. 600,000, at 600,000. With Sylvia's phone at 600,000. At 600,000. 650 with Jen, just ahead of you online. I took it here on the phones at 650. At 650 with Jen Hua. 700,000. Back with Sylvia at 700,000. 750 with Jen. At 750,000. Sylvia. 800. I have it online. I see you. Thank you very much online at 800,000. The bid is with you. Paddle 87. 850. Back here in the Maison with Jen Hua at 850,000. Nick, are you coming in? At 850,000. Not yours online. 900,000. Thank you, Sylvia. Against you now, Jen. Against you online. The bid is at 900,000 with Sylvia's phone. At 900,000. At 900,000. Jen, are we going on? 950. On this side, Sylvia. Make it around 1 million for me. 950,000 then. The bid is with Jen, 1 million. We're back with Sylvia's phone at $1 million. Good evening, welcome to Sotheby's. 1 million, would you give me 1-1, Jen? It's against you now, $1 million. Jen, I need to hurry you. We're at 1 million. With the original bidder. At $1 million then. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for your bids. Please thank your bidder. It's with Sylvia then, against you in the room. Against you online, $1 million. Fair warning and selling for $1 million. Thank you, Sylvia. Paddle, is that 19 or 61? I can't quite tell. 19. Thank you very much. Thank you. Lot number 7 is the Zao Wou-ki sans titre. This early work from 1950 at 4,200,000, 4,200,000, 4,500,000, 4,500,000, at 4,500,000, 4,800,000, at 4,800,000, at 4,800,000. Here at 4,800,000. At 4,800,000. Justina. At 4,800,000 only. Christina, you look like you're going to bid. At 4,800,000. I'm looking for 5, Christina. At 4,800,000. Are we bidding? At 4,800,000. I need to hurry you, Christina. It's now or never for the Zao Wou-ki at $4,800,000. Nope, shake of the head. Are you sure? These chances don't come often. At 4,800,000. I think that's a clear sign. Thank you, Annie. At 4,800,000, if we're sure. Last chance, get in the room and online at 4,800,000. Not yours, Christina. At 4,800,000. Unsold. Thank you, Christina. Lot number 8 is the Wu Guanzhong, Autumn Leaves and Spring Flowers, at 3 million, 3,200,000, 3,500,000, 3,800,000. $4 million. Here we go. Thank you, Felix, at $4 million. At $4 million, with Felix Kwok on the telephone at 4 million, 4 million 2, new place. I took it from Justina first. I'll take 4.5 from you. At 4.2 is with Justina. 4,000,005. With Jasmine over here on my left-hand side at 4,500,000. 4.8 is next. At 4.5 then, with Jasmine Huang. Oh, Florence. At 4.5, not yours, Justina. Felix, do you want to come back? At 4,500,000 with Jasmine's telephone. Jasmine Huang from our Taipei office at 4,500,000. Florence, no phone in your hands. Justina, I need to hurry then. It's at 4.5 on this side, and I'm selling it against you and against Felix. We're selling now for $4,500,000. Sold. Thank you very much, Jasmine. That's yours. 4,500,000. Thank you, Justina. Please thank your bidder. Lot number 9 is the Wu Da Yu, Rhymes of Beijing Opera No. 49. At 5,800,000, 6,065,000, at 6,500,000, at 6,500,000, at 6.5. Felix, thank you. 7 million is with you at $7 million for the Wu Da Yu. That's $7 million. Jen, are you coming in on this at $7 million? This for you? At $7 million, Wu Da Yu? It's $7 million. It's with Felix. Not yours? No. At $7 million. Is there a bid in the room? At $7 million with Felix. On my right-hand side at $7 million. If we're sure, Jen, last chance at 7. It's against you. It's not yours. It's with Felix and selling for $7 million. Thank you, Felix. $7 million. Can I see your paddle, Felix? Paddle number 56. Thank you very much. Lot number 10 has been withdrawn. So we jump straight to lot number 11. This is the George Condo, red, white, and black. At 13 million, 14 million, 15 million only, at $15 million. $16 million with Wendy Lin at $16 million. Chairman Asia at $16 million. And selling at $16 million. At $16 million. The bid is with Wendy. 17 million. Thank you, Felix. 17 million. Wendy. $17 million on this side. Shall we say 18, Wendy? At $17 million, with Felix on the telephone at $17 million. Are we bidding in the room? It's 17 million. It's against you, Wendy. 17.5? Nope, no bid. Shake of the head. So it's $17 million with you, Felix. Jen, you're not in on this one. At $17 million. Against you online at $17 million only and selling, if there's no further interest, at $17 million. Thank you, Felix. L001. Many congratulations. Lot number 12 is the Eva Yuskovic, Maria, after Johannes Cornelis Verspronk, from 2013. I have some interest here at $2 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2,600,000 at $2,600,000, $2,800,000. I'm bid. Up front with me at $2,800,000 at $2,800,000 and selling for $2,800,000 at $2,800,000. With me up front at $2,800,000. If we're all done, Jasmine, are you coming in at $2,800,000? At $2,800,000 then, and selling to my absentee bidder up front at $2,800,000. Sold, paddle number 41. Lot number 13. The wonderful Yoshitomo Nara, Little Bunny in the Box. It's a fabulous painting from 1996 in the same private European collection since it was acquired in the 1990s. Showing in the sale room, I think, at the back right. At $7.5 million, $8 million, at $8.5 million, at $8.5 million, $9 million. Thank you. Welcome, Cece, at $9 million. At $9 million, with Cece's telephone over here at $9 million. At $9 million. I know, I could see. At $9 million. At $9 million. Any advance online? At $9 million. Here with Cece on the far phone. I'll take 9.5, Wendy. At $9 million. Still with you, CC, over this side. Wendy, that looks like the line's cut at $9 million then. If we're sure, against you in the room at $9 million, against you online and selling then to CC's phone for $9 million. Thank you, CC. Paddle number 60. Congratulations. Lot number 14 is the fabulous Kusama from 1980, the largest of the hat compositions from the esteemed collection of Dr. Ryutaro Takahashi in Japan, a fabulous collector of Kusama's work. Showing here, just my right-hand side, right above Sen at IT Director's head. Thank you, Sen, for all your help this evening. At $32 million, $34 million, at $34 million, at $34 million, at $35 million, at $35 million, $36 million, at $36 million. $36.5. I'll take it because it's you, Jasmine. $36.5. I'm looking for 37. The bids here with Jasmine Huang from the Taipei team at $36,500,000. $36,500,000. Wendy, you don't have a phone in your hand. Are you bidding? $36,500,000 then. With Jasmine against you online. And in the room, if we're sure, last chance, fair warning, at $36,500,000 and selling to you, Jasmine, for $36,500,000. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Paddle number 61. Please thank your bidder for us. Many congratulations. Lot number 15 is the Anna Wyant buffet number 2. And 2 million, 2 million 2 at 2,400,000, 2 million 4, 2 million 6, 2 million 8. Where's the bids? Thank you, Elaine. 2,800,000 with Elaine Holt. Welcome to Sotheby's, Elaine. Nice to have you with us at 2,800,000. 2 million 8. And selling at 2.8. CC, are we going on? 3 million, new place. Genhua, thank you. At $3 million. CC, back to you. It's at 3 million against you. Will you give me 3-2? 3-2, you sure? Try one more. With Genhua then. It's not your phone. It's over here. Shake of the head. With Jen. Elaine, welcome back. It's 3 million against you. At 3 million with Genhua's telephone. What are we saying? Nope. That's it. 3 million then with you, Jen. Thank you very much. If we're all done against you in the room, fair warning, and selling over here for $3 million. Thank you. Paddle number 69. Thank you, Jen. Lot number 16 has been withdrawn. Lot number 17 has been withdrawn. Lot number 18 is the Lalan from 1965, 1969, showing on the screens, ladies and gentlemen, to my left and right. At some interest here at 1 million, 1 million 1, 1 million 2, 1 million 3, 1 million 4, I am bid. At 1 million 4, I have here. At 1,400,000, with my commission bidder at 1 million 4. At 1.4. Are we coming in? At 1,400,000. Michael, are we bidding? At 1,400,000. At 1 million 4, with my commission bidder against you, Sylvia, If we're sure, at 1,000,004 then, fair warning, and selling for 1,400,000. Sold, 1,000,004, that's puddle number 68. That brings us to lot number 19, the star of this evening's auction, the fabulous Mark Rothko from 1954. 50% of the works from this incredible year for the artist are housed in permanent museum collections. This is an incredibly rare opportunity to buy one of the greatest works by the artist, and certainly the greatest work by the artist to come for sale in Asia. At $190 million. At 190 million. At 195 million. At $195 million. At 195. At $195 million. $200 million. $205 million, with Boris on the telephone at $205 million. $210 is next. $210 is bid. Against you, Boris, at 210. 215 million, with Boris's phone over here at $215 million. At 215, would you like to bid? At 215 million. 220 million. $222 million, with Boris's phone at 222. 225 million against you, Boris. $225 million. Felix. At 225 million. Boris, would you like to come back in? At 225. Here in the room, at Sotheby's Maison in Hong Kong, we're at $225 million. $225. Felix, it's not yours. At $225 million. Not yours, Boris. The bid's here in the room at $225 million. $225 million then. If we're sure. At $225 million. Fair warning on the phones to my left. At $225 million then. And selling if we're done. Against you, Boris. Against you, Felix. To my room bidder for 225 million Hong Kong dollars. Last chance, fair warning, and selling now at 225 million. Thank you very much. Many congratulations. Paddle number 8896, $225 million. That makes it the third most valuable work by a Western artist sold in Asia. Thank you for your bids. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And lot number 20 is the Anish Kapoor, the stainless steel lacquer dish from 2000, Untitled, at $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, $2,400,000, at $2,400,000, at $2,400,000, at $2,400,000, $2,600,000. Thank you, Boris, at $2,600,000. At $2,600,000, $2,800,000. Thank you very much. At $2,800,000. At $2,800,000. Not yours now, Boris. It's here in the Maison at $2,800,000. $3 million. Thank you. Back to the phones. At $3 million with Boris Cornelissen at $3 million. At $3 million. Not yours, sir. At $3 million. It's with Boris on the phones. If we're sure, selling here. Not yours. At $3 million. Thank you, Boris. Paddle number 28, $3 million. Lot 21 is the Majestic San Francis from 1989. Showing there above the phones, how could I miss it? At $2,200,000, $2,400,000. At $2,600,000. At $2,600,000. At $2,600,000. $2,800,000. $2,900,000. $3 million with Wendy. Thank you, Wendy, at $3 million. 3-2 is next. At $3 million with Wendy Lynn's telephone at $3 million. Not yours, Debbie. Are you coming in? $3,200,000, new place. Thank you, Florence. At $3,200,000. Wendy, are we going on? With Florence's phone. Not yours, Jen. Not yours, Boris. One bid wonders. It's going to Florence for $3,200,000. Sold. Thank you very much, Florence. May I see your paddle? It's paddle number 47. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be reopening lot number 5 after lot number 28. Wonderful, thank you. Lot number 22. This is the second Yayoi Kusama, the Infinity Nets from 2004. At $6 million, $6 million, $5, at $6 million, $5, $7 million, at $7 million, at $7 million, at $7 million, $8. Thank you very much. With Elaine at $7,800,000. $8 million, back with Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. At $8 million. Elaine, are we going on? That's $8 million. $8 million two. Yep, I can take that. $8 million two. Can we correct the screens? We'll go in 2s and 5s. $8 million two. Thank you. $8 million two. 8.5 is next, Wendy. I just asked the screens to be changed to 5s. 8.4 with Wendy. Can we change that? Thank you very much. 8.4. 8.6 is next. No exceptions. At $8,400,000. At $8,400,000 with Wendy, not yours, Elaine. Are we going on? Nope. Shake of the head, shake of the hand. $8,400,000 with you, Wendy. Thank you very much. And selling for $8,400,000. Thank you. Paddle number 53. Lot number 23 has been withdrawn, and number 24 has been withdrawn. Lot number 25 is the Li Chen at $900,000, $950,000, at $950,000, at $1 million. At $1 million. 1-1. At $1,000,001. Am I going too quick for you over here? 1,100,000. I can pause. At 1.1. 1,000,002. Thank you, CC. And selling at 1,000,002. Unless you want to come in, Sylvia. Not connecting. I can give you a minute. Please ask your bidders to be patient, CC. We just lost a connection. I'm sure they understand. At 1,200,000. Still with CC's bidder. Ah, there we go, 1,000,003, worth the wait. Thank you, Sylvia, 1.3. Against you, CC at 1.3. Nope. Thank you very much, anyway, 1,000,003. With you, Sylvia, at 1,000,003, unless there's any advance on this side at 1.3. Against you in the room, against you online, here it is on the phones in the Maison at 1,300,000. Thank you, Sylvia. Paddle number 18. Thank you very much. Lot number 26 has been withdrawn. Lot number 27 is the Bernard Buffet. This is the Le Cercle, Le Jongleur from 1955. At $5 million, at $5 million, $5,000,002. At 5,200,000. At 5.5. At 5,500,000. At 5.5. At 5,500,000. Elaine, would you like 5.8? 5,000,008 is with you. 6 million against you. 6.2. Back with you, Elaine. 6.2. Here on the phones, it's not yours. It's 6.2 here. At 6,000,002 then. CC. At 6,000,002. 6.5 is next. $6,300,000. I'll take 6.4 if it helps. At 6.3 then, with CC's phone, 6,000,003. Please thank your bidder, Elaine. At 6.3, in the room, on the phone, at 6,300,000. 6.4 online. New place. At 6,000,004. Do you want 6.5, CC? At 6,000,004 with my online bidder, paddle number 7. We're out. Thank you for the signal. Please thank your bidder. Here we are then at 6,000,004, not yours, Elaine, and selling to my online bidder for 6,400,000. Sold. Thank you very much. That's paddle number 7. 6,000,004. So we go back to lot number 5. After 28, excuse me. That'll be the next lot. So this is lot 28. This is the Bernard Buffet, second work. That was 28, no? Now says, I've got lot number 5 on my screen. I've got the Le Faux. Lot number 28, thank you very much. Le Cri, second work by Bernard Buffet. At 1,000,009, 2 million, at $2 million, at $2 million only, at 2,000,002, at 2,000,002, at 2,000,002. CC, maybe you would like this one instead, at 2,000,002. At 2,000,002. 2,000,004, at 2,400,000. At 2,400,000. At 2.4 only. At 2,400,000. For you, sir. At 2,004,000. At 2.4 then. Fair warning, last chance at 2,000,004. Unsold, 2,000,004. Now we will go back to lot number 5, which is the Le Faux. At $3 million, at $3 million, at $3,200,000, at $3,000,002, at $3,000,002. Was that a bid at 3.5? At 3,000,005. 3,800,000. At 3,800,000. $4 million. Welcome, Jasmine, at $4 million. At 4 million. Second time lucky, thank you very much, at $4 million. With Jasmine Huang and selling, I assume, at $4 million. If there's no further interest, we're done. Last chance, fair warning, at $4 million. Thank you. Battle number 90. Thank you, Jasmine. Lot number 29 is Louis Huayi at 1,005,000, 1,006,000, at 1,600,000, 1,800,000. Thank you very much. At 1,800,000. At 1,008,000, 1,009,000 in the room at 1,900,000. Should we say 2? No, 1,009,000 in the room. See there. Thank you very much. At 1,009,000. At 1,900,000. Would you like to bid? I'll take 2. At 1,009,000. 1,009,000 in the room. At 1,009,000. If there's no further advance, at 1,900,000, if we're sure. Felix? Any advance on 1,900,000? At 1,900,000 then, with you and selling for 1,900,000. Thank you very much. Pedal 2236, 1,009,000. Lot 30 has been withdrawn. And lot 31 is the Fujita, Nous en Atelier, at 4,800,000. At 4,800,000. At 4,800,000. At 4,800,000. At 4,800,000. 5 million. At $5 million. Not yours, CC, at 5 million. At $5 million. $5 million. I have 5.2 here. I can take 5.3. $5,300,000. Thank you, Cece. At 5,000,003. And selling at 5,000,003 to Cece's phone. 5.3. Any advance on $5,300,000 and last chance, fair warning, and selling to UCC for $5,300,000. Sold. Thank you very much, CC. Paddle number 81, 5,000,003. Lot number 32 is the Hans Hartung. Thank you. From 1977 at 600,000, 650,000, 700,000. At $700,000. At 700,000. At $700,000. Felix, we're coming in at $700,000. At 700,000. Freddie, not yours, at 700,000. Are we sure? Last chance. Against you online at 700,000. If we're all done, fair warning, at $700,000. Unsold, 700,000. Lot 33. The Xiao Qin, Samantha nel Giardino Eterno 2. From 1999 at 750,000, 800,000, at 850,000, at 850,000, 900,000, at 950,000. $1 million over here. Thank you, Felix, at $1 million. With Felix Kwok at $1 million. At $1 million. Simon, any advance on $1 million? Rishika, are we coming in at $1 million? $1 million then, with Felix, not yours, Rishika. Give me a sign if we're bidding at $1 million with Felix's phone and selling against you in the room, against you, Rishika, at $1 million. Thank you, Felix. Paddle number 63.
So 34 is the last lot. So what's been withdrawn?
Lot number 34, and this will be the last lot for this evening. This is the Andy Warhol Campbell's soup, iconic image, chicken soup, noodle soup, set of 8 at 3,800,000, 3,800,000, 4 million, at 4,200,000, at 4,200,000, at 4,200,000, at 4,200,000, at 4,200,000. Are we bidding, sir? At 4,200,000, at 4,200,000. Connecting at 4,200,000. Any interest online? We'll give you some time, Justina. Entertain yourselves. Think about your dinner plans. Are we coming in online? At 4,200,000. No luck? At 4,200,000. Not yours online then. Give you one last chance, Justina, to try and reach your bidder at 4,200,000. At 4,200,000. No luck? Give me a sign. No luck. At 4,200,000. Not yours online. Last chance then, and fair warning, against you in the rooms at 4,200,000. Not yours, Justina, at 4,200,000. Unsold. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes this evening's auction. Please join us again tomorrow for the Modern Contemporary Art Day auction, which will take place across 2 sessions starting at 10:30 a.m. Otherwise, we hope to see you in New York next week, when we will be offering an outstanding collection of beauty magnate and philanthropist, Sidel Miller, among much more. Thank you very much again for joining us this evening here at Sotheby's. Good night from Hong Kong.